90% of parents do not have their child riding safely. It is important for parents to know the law and read the guidelines to properly seat their child. But with the help of the legalized street vending campaign from the East Los Angeles Community Corporation, they're one step closer to not having to worry every day. Hate crimes against Muslims and Arabs have tripled. What you see behind me is the section of the route that Mayor Joe Fajardo is concerned about, but Michelle Bain says there are 3 other routes still being considered. She says it's an ongoing process that may take up until 2017 for the final decision. Los Angeles Unified School District estimates that there are 3,000 to 5,000 homeless children every day, but it is through shelters like the San Fernando Valley Rescue Mission that help families get stability and help their children enroll in school. The California High-Speed Rail Authority has studied different possible routes. The SR-14 corridor is one of the proposed routes that would connect Palmdale and Burbank. 3030 Fitness is one of the businesses that might be affected.
The people that are behind the whole bullet train thing, they don't live in these communities. They live on the outskirts of other communities. I'm pretty sure if the train was going to go through their communities, they would strongly oppose it also.
It would pass through the city of San Fernando, but the mayor opposes the idea of having the train pass through the city.
In the city of San Fernando, it could very likely take out either part of Truman Street or take out part of First Street, or even possibly both streets. If it took out both streets, it would result in a net loss to the city of about $1.3 million a year.
He says in addition to that, it would take out the bike path and eliminate or impede access to the Cesar Chavez Memorial.
One of the things that we want to look at as we're going through this process are the things that we can do, as you might appreciate, to protect the community from any impacts from the construction of the high-speed rail project.
The Metrolink rail system already passes through San Fernando, so if the SR-14 corridor is chosen, the new tracks will be built adjacent to it or through an overpass. What you see behind me is the section of the route that Mayor Joe Fajardo is concerned about, but Michelle Bain says there are 3 other routes still being considered. She says it's an ongoing process that may take up until 2017 for the final decision. In San Fernando, Noemi Barajas, Valley View News. Street vending is illegal in Los Angeles. An estimated 50,000 people come out every day to sell food all around the city. Street vendors are able to get a business license, health letter grade, and a permit, but they will not be protected until it becomes legal. This woman is one of those vendors who are just trying to bring food to the table for their family. During the 10 years she's been selling fruit, she has been arrested once and has had her merchandise confiscated by the city several times. I have tried getting a permit, but unfortunately, they always ask for documents and I don't have any. Many street vendors risk losing everything because in most cases, that's the only income they get to support their family. But with the help of the legalized street vending campaign from the East Los Angeles Community Corporation, they're one step closer to not having to worry every day.
Some of the things that we advocate for is to make sure that it's accessible, right? That the prices of these permits don't exceed what, people who are actually trying to make a living, starting from the ground up, are able to afford.
Organizers say if street vending is legalized, it will bring them to the mainstream economy and contribute to local, state, and federal tax revenue.
They should let us get a permit so we can sell, because either way we do it, So it'll be better for both of us, like them and us, giving us a permit, we pay and they get paid.
As of now, street vending is considered a misdemeanor and people can get fined anywhere from $200 to over $1,000 depending on how many times the vendor has been fined. People from the legalized street vending campaign have already gone to 6 community hearings to try and get a permit system. They want to bring more awareness because if street vending ever hits the polls, they can get more support. In Boyle Heights, Noemi Barajas, Valley View News. Safety Belt Safe USA provided families with free car seat inspections in Highland Park. Many families showed up to the event to get their car seats checked and see if they were installed the proper way.
We interchange the car seats from one car to another, and those car seats are always, buckled in correctly.
Experts say there are rear-facing car seats for just about any child.
Today, the safety seats are designed to go as high as 50 pounds rear-facing. So if you have a very large child, you need to look for one of the seats that goes to 40, 45, or 50 pounds facing the rear.
Rear-facing car seats are designed to better protect children in the case of an accident.
If you're rear-facing, you take the force on your entire back and head all as one piece. You're pushed into the seat of the safety seat, and it's designed to mitigate the force on your body. So it's a big gift to your child to do that.
The new law will go into effect on January 1st, 2017. There is an exception, though. If a child is 40 inches or 40 pounds before the age of 2, then it is okay to turn the seat around. 90% of parents do not have their child riding safely. It is important for parents to know the law and read the guidelines to properly seat their child. In Highland Park, Noemi Barajas, Valley View News. International investigators are recommending that Russian athletes be banned from next summer's Olympics. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter at CSUN On Point. You can watch us on LA 36 on Sunday mornings at 11:30, and you can listen to us on KCSN 88.5 FM also on Sunday mornings at 5:30. For all of us here at On Point, I'm Noemi Barajas.